Alright, it's 4:30. We woke up at 4. We're on our way to the Milner Pass parking lot. We're going to attempt to do Mount Ida today. That means getting up early to get parking. Not just to get in the park, but that parking lot is pretty small. It's a pretty chilly morning, but cool thing is we were in the Longs Peak campground and most of those people are trying to summit Longs Peak, so they were up early too. This is how things work out here. Alright, today we're following the Continental Divide, leaving from here at Milner Pass all the way out to Mount Ida.
We're here at Milner Pass, which is at the Continental Divide. We're getting set to head up Mount Ida. It's about 6:15 in the morning.
This is going to be a significant hike for us. It's all going to climb real early. It'll flatten out once we get up on the Continental Divide, but then that last push up to Ida will be another significant climb for us. But it's early, we've got all day, and we feel pretty good.
This trail comes right out of the gate with steep stairs and switchbacks. It's straight up.
Starting off, we're going pretty slow, staying in good graces with the mountain air. We expect to pick up a little bit here as we get up higher.
So this sign says that we're about to go into the alpine.
So the day before yesterday, we hiked up to Chasm Lake. Took yesterday to rest. That way we feel pretty fresh today. Thankfully, we had the extra day. We're about out of the trees. They're thinning out. We can see up to the alpine. We're looking across the Never Summers and they're lighting up.
Down here below us is the Lake Haiyaha pullout with the parking lot and everything. So this won't do it justice to show how steep it is. Breaking out of the tree line and headed up to the alpine.
We're looking across. We can see the Grand Ditch. It's this ditch they dug a long time ago that runs along the Never Summers all the way up to Tundra Pass, and it delivers snow melt to the east side of the Continental Divide. I believe we're getting our first sights of Ida, or at least one of the mountains around her. But that's where we're headed. That's it. This is our first encounter with the sun today. Oh man. It's such a beautiful morning. It does not get any better. Clear skies, clean air I can see. There's no smoke.
So even though we've seen the sun break through a few times, we're just riding this ridge over here in the shade on the back side, just climbing steadily.
It's the first time I've packed my 200 millimeter in my bag, which makes it really hard to get to if I see something. But I was just telling John, I feel the ghost sensation of my 200 millimeter lens slamming me in the hip on every step. Lesson learned. In the bag. This is looking back from where we came. The sun's hitting those humps. We've already come a long ways. Probably getting close to halfway up. I think it's something like 8-9 miles. We're in 2 miles now.
So Grand Lake sits perpendicular to us. I think we're looking at Shadow Mountain behind.
All right, we offloaded some layers. I had a fleece jacket under this. Took my cap off. John's down to his shirt and his undershirt. The sun's kind of cooking us now. Those cold sweats are brutal.
So we just broke over 12,000 feet of elevation. We only have about 850 feet, vertical feet left to the summit. We've crossed back into some shadows and we're getting high, where the alpine is turning into a boulder field almost.
We're now in the flat alpine tundra up here and the trail level's out. We're looking across at the home stretch, the last incline we have. We are just cooking along this. We're flying now. All right, we're done with the flat. About to start inclining again.
That's 1,000 feet from here.
Another 1,000?
Yeah.
Wow. It's getting easy to lose trail up here.
We're sitting in the boulder field here, taking a break. We're over 500 foot. We have about 500 foot of elevation left to get. Last push.
There's the ledge. Holy smokes. Yes, folks, this is the ledge. We're right here on it. It's a long ways. Okay, the trail splits. All trails shows taking the right. The left-hand turn is the Mount Ida Summit Trail, and the other one's just called the Mount Ida Trail. We're taking the left-hand turn. Someone we trust told us to take the left hand. So we're gonna go with that. We have about 300 feet left. It's pretty steep, but we have more distance than incline now. Out here on the edge, you can see part of one of the lakes down here, but we've got to get onto Ida to see down in them. A little bit of snow left up here. For a moment, we actually lost the trail a little bit, kind of split off different directions, but we're back on a good trail here. This one kind of comes up underneath the summit and then climbs real sharp. I don't think it makes a difference really, but this one's pretty scenic. You get the ledge. Otherwise we wouldn't have got that view we just did. We're just about there. We're looking at either Azure or Inkwell Lake. This is it. This is the summit.
Summit.
I'm gonna sit right here. That is perfect.
All right. 10 o'clock. On the dot. On the dot. Got him.
It's lunchtime. Got the barbells, some pink salmon, up here with the scenic view. We couldn't have gotten a better day. It feels great up here. It's a little windy, but not really bad. There's not a cloud in the sky. There's a little bit of smoke on the horizon from the west slope. It's got some fires going on. I don't know which one we're seeing this from, probably all of them. But yeah, as far as wind and clouds and temperature, couldn't be better. This is perfect up here. Bluebird sky. We got lucky. So we were actually lucky enough to see the highest lake in the park. Usually it's covered in snow and ice. And so looking down on the highest alpine lake in Rocky Mountain National Park is a pretty cool accomplishment. All right, we've spent our time at the summit. We're headed back down now. We're prepared to descend at breakneck speed.
Mist on the mountains, our feet meet the rocks and moss. The passage of trees.
Wind has picked up. We're having a weight fight a little bit. The sun's cooking my neck, so I'm sweating my hat. Other than that, we're doing great.
With rings on our hands.
It's windy, but I think we can rightfully say we're off of high.
Covered by autumn leaves, we hibernate through years of thoughtless youth.
When you think you're so cool for climbing a mountain, and then you get passed by 3 5-year-olds. Props to them.
Waking in darkness.
We're coming down off of Alpine now. We're almost to the tree line and we can see the road behind us in Lake Haiyaha.
We just re-entered the trees, so it's less than an hour now for sure.
So now that we're back down into the trees, we're out of the wind for the most part.
All right, we're back at the trail junction for the Alpine Visitor Center, and Milner is where we're headed back down. We're back at Azure Lake. I think John sees the car. We're almost done here. That's always one of the best sights on a trail, the car. All right, we just finished out. We are here at the car. It was 9.8 miles. We had about 2,400 feet of elevation. Took us just under 7 hours, so 6 hours, 45 minutes. But we're about to drive straight home. But first thing, we're gonna get some fat hamburgers and some ice cream.